Hello everyone, this is me, Mr. Tyrex here, and welcome back to the Tales Adventure playthrough. We're going to equip some stuff, so we're going to dispose our regular bombs to our triple bombs. And remote robot we're not going to need, so we're going to switch it out with the remote bomb because we're going to be needing it because we're going to go back to Volcanic Tunnel. And we will switch the napalm bomb with the sonic ability. There we go. And we're gonna need large bombs too. So let's head out of here. Exit out. Like I said, you can only equip four items at a time in this game, so tails don't become overpowered. But I digress. Let's head to Volcanic Tunnel. We're gonna be doing some backtracking, so please enjoy the sonic ability and the triple bomb effect while I speed this up, so enjoy. Now, since we got here, use the large bombs for this one. They are mandatory for use here because it's not powerful. Our triple bombs aren't powerful enough to take that down. Now we unlocked a new area, so I'm gonna head right down here and be careful because those are collapsing platforms, as you saw right there. I'm gonna be using the sonic ability. Oh, shit. Be careful here because there is collapsing platforms. I'm gonna be flying over this. And we want to be using the large bomb for this part. It is gonna take its time, so sometimes if you're lucky enough, it'll be able to destroy 2 large platforms. And we make our way down here. And we're gonna go to this path right here. We're gonna need our see if our sonic ability. Nope. You're gonna be needing large bombs for this part. 1, 2. Yeah, tails don't crawl underneath. Yeah, hitbox can be weird with those, with the large bombs too, as it didn't destroy some of the platforms here. I'm gonna be flying through this area here, and you hear the boss music. Well, we went to the other side here to take down that boss pretty dang easily. So what we're gonna do is destroy this with the triple bombs and then equip our remote bombs 2 times. Should be able to destroy its armor, and there we go. We finished the rest of the boss up here. Look at that. Pretty damn easy boss. I showed you the easiest way to defeat the boss. There's 2 pathways. If you go straight to the boss, you're gonna be fighting it the harder way, which isn't too bad. Shouldn't give you the run for your money. And then there's also the easy path, which you go around, as I showed you, and you can take him out like a fucking joke. Like that, there. And also, the most useful item in the game I got, the extra armor. And oh boy, that's gonna help out. So I'm gonna head back to Mount Poly, so stay tuned for that. Alright, since we have arrived, equipped your large bombs, and they go off immediately when you're standing on that platform, that is. And we got ourselves the rocket booster. Now, to backtrack. Alright, since we got our mandatory item in Mount Poly, which is the rocket booster, we're going to the dock to equip some stuff. Like, we can use the extra armor, the spark. The extra armor will make your Sea Fox invincible throughout the whole area. The spark is going to destroy every enemies on the screen. And we're going to need the mine. And there's one more item we're going to need, and that's the proton torpedo, in order to destroy that one part we need to get into. So, and let's make sure we exit here and get Tails equipped for mandatory items too. He's also going to need T-Pup here. And we're going to exit. I think that's enough. So we're going to head to the dock. No, we're not going to. We're going to head to the dock. And ready our thing. And ready our Sea Fox. Head to Lake Rocky. Equip our extra armor. And look how the spark does things. Oh my goodness. They even overkill the birds too. Wow. Look at that. Alright, since I showcased the abilities here, I'm going to speed it up. Now, this is where you want to drop your mines here. There you go. And then we navigate through the tunnels here. The reason why I did have the mines, but the reason why I didn't want to do this is because this part is known to be dangerous without the extra armor and the spark. Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. You needed those abilities in order to get past this more easily. And plus you need the proton torpedo as well in order to properly exit the stage. And also those things, if you get shot by those without the extra armor on, they take away 10 hit points. I'm not even kidding you, 10 hit points. So if you get hit like about 6 times, for instance, you go down. And plus, the only way you could continue in Tails Adventure is you either take a shot on your phone or a camera or whatever you have, or write down the password on your notebook or a sheet of paper. Is the only way you can continue in Tails Adventure. So, yeah. But since we're playing on the Gems collection, I won't have to worry about that. And this is known to be a dangerous part without these abilities we have already equipped. So we're pretty much going to navigate through the entire tunnel here. I'm telling you, this is pretty much a battleship under in seawater. Because look at the securities the Grand Cuckoo Army has. And they were not fucking around. That's for sure. And now we gotta drop another mine here. And equip your proton torpedo, because we gotta get past this area here. So enough hits could destroy this thing, and we can proceed through. But we're not out of the woods yet, so keep using that. That That is the reason why your proton torpedo is mandatory in this part of the game. Because if you don't have it, you won't be able to get past this part. Not even the Spark or the Vulcan gun would even take that tunnel down. And now, we have arrived to Coco Island, where Speedy retreated to. So, let's tackle it. And there's 2 items left in the game, too. We're at the one of the penultimate levels in the game. There's 3 levels in the game left. So pretty much, watch out for these birds because they are invulnerable when they duck. No pun intended. Also, we can equip our bombs here. Yeah, those birds can be a pain in the ass. They're only vulnerable if they get up and shoot. So it reminds me of those Sniper Joes, or whatever the fuck their names are, in the Mega Man series. So what I would like to do is, hold on. Yeah, if we... Alright, we got through this area. Best thing to do is the triple bombs. And what's the negative effect about those triple bombs is that they shake the screen if... Oh, shoot. So yeah, if you fall into those traps, you have to backtrack, by the way. So always have Tails in flight mode for this part. And shut this barrier down. It only shut one of the barriers down. As you saw there, the bird can only take damage when he's standing up, not when he's ducking, because they're invulnerable when they duck. It's pretty much the Mega Man equivalent of those Sniper Joes or Rocket Joes or whatever the fuck their names are. Ooh, alright, good. We got past these big barrier parts. You could put him in Tails in flight mode or use his Sonic ability to get past this part. So, get past the conveyor belt sections. And we're coming up to some items soon. You gotta wait 3 seconds for these birds to stand up and shoot. So that way you're able to hurt them. But luckily we can skip past this. And also, this is the part where we need to use our triple bombs. So that way we can grab our last Chaos Emerald. And our entire health points have increased to 60 to 99. Yeah. I guess this is the penultimate level of the game that you end up having a lot of health points in the game. So pretty much you're all prepped for the final battle and everything. Well, we have 3 bosses to go, and yeah, don't be in flight mode for that. And what we do here is we have to end through the spike area. There's an opening and gives us the teleport device, which is late in the game, by the way. It could have been much useful in the middle of the game, I feel. But oh well. Alright, so what I like to do is destroy these big walls first, and then equip T-Pup and get him to fly up there. And this is a real dangerous part. So what I like to have him do is jump. This is where you want to be careful, because him getting shot by those beams right there will mean he'll have to go right back down and you have to do it all over again. Yeah, this isn't going to be the last one either. So be prepared for that one too. And there's also a little spot here too. I'm gonna grab T-Pup again, because we gotta get that barrier down. And voila! Now, to get those bombs, triple bombs ready. Drop them down here. And I haven't got shot by a single cannon, which is good. Good thing we have flight mode here. Woo! Some slowdown right there. And I could fly there. I'll get past all these enemies and such. And that bird won't bother to shoot you if you're off screen, so which is good. And now we have arrived to the boss fight, which his name is Dr. Fukarov. I know that name because I've read the Archie comics. He's pretty much the secondary antagonist of the Tales of Bencher adaptation, even though he doesn't fight the Grand Cuckoo 15th, the Battle Leader 15th. So we're gonna get T-Pup here since we opened that area right here. And look at that, T-Pup didn't get damage from those lasers. And we're going right here. This boss fight is pretty much a puzzle, so what we do here is like, hi there. Oh, I see a rock right there. Wonder what it's gonna do, and it knocks him the F out. Right there. Yep, knocked the fuck out. So, let's head out of here. Well, everyone, this is gonna be it for this part. What's Coco? Oh, so Coco Island just became a flying fortress. So, luckily, we got ourselves the rocket booster from Mount Poly 1. So we're gonna go tackle that in the next part. So, this is me, Mr. Tyrex, signing out. Peace out and enjoy.